Can guest characters be cameo fighters in Mortal Kombat 1? While the answer is not 100% set in stone, it's looking like it's a very big possibility. Before we get into today's video, I want to let you guys know if you're enjoying the Mortal Kombat content you're seeing on this channel and you want to see more from me, make sure you drop your support on this video by dropping a big thumbs up on it and subscribing to the channel for more Mortal Kombat content. Also, if you want to be a part of the community and you want to join in the Mortal Kombat 1 discussion, make sure you join my Discord. The link is down below for you to join, and I would love to have you there. So Ed Boon went on an interview with Wanderplay Latino, and he didn't really give that much new information except when it came to the subject of cameo fighters, and we're going to be going over that right here.
From this new Mortal Kombat as well, which are your favorite new features?
My favorite feature is the cameo fighters. I'm looking forward to seeing what players come up with, you know, in terms of crazy combos and combinations of characters. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Speaking about the cameos, can we expect new original characters for the cameos or just original characters?
You can expect anything, I think. We plan on releasing more cameo characters after the game is launched, just like we're going to do regular main cast characters. So we're very excited to explore, you know, even guest characters for cameos, and so I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
Guest characters for cameos. Now, the first character that came to my mind, honestly, was Chucky. So I went over on Twitter and I tweeted out this news. By the way, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I am almost at 10,000 followers. I would very much appreciate 10,000 followers on Twitter. But anyways, yeah, the first character that I thought of being a cameo fighter in Mortal Kombat 1 is Chucky as a guest character, because Chucky is one of my favorite. He's pretty much my favorite horror icon alongside Michael Myers. I think Michael Myers might have that edge, but Chucky was, or still is, one of like my top favorite horror icons of all time. And I would love to see him in Mortal Kombat, but for all these years I was like, they're not gonna do him. He's a doll. He's like 2 feet tall. There's just no way they're going to be able to make that character work in a Mortal Kombat game. But if he's a cameo fighter, somebody who you just call in as an assist to do a few moves and all that kind of stuff, they don't have their own like sort of dedicated hitbox and stuff. I mean, I know you can hit cameo fighters, but it's in like very niche situations in Mortal Kombat 1. But largely, this wouldn't be an issue. His height wouldn't be an issue. If you're just going to be calling in the character like an assist, which, I mean, that's what it is, then Chucky works totally well. You can do so much stuff with Chucky. So, again, the first character that came to my mind was Chucky. I really want to see Chucky in a Mortal Kombat game. I think it would just be so funny just calling him in and you hear Brad Dourif's laugh and he's just running around in the fucking screen and just being crazy. It's over the top. And that's how cameo fighters work. They just come in and they do all this kind of shit against you, and you can extend your combos and you can call in some crazy stuff. You can wake up with them. There's so much stuff that you can do with cameo fighters, and I feel like this character works really well. I don't know how likely it is at the end of the day, but goddamn, when I previously had the mindset of they're never gonna do Chucky, let's be real, it's not happening. Now I'm thinking, oh my god, with cameo fighters, this is actually a real possibility. Like, oh my god, like I can actually start seriously asking for this character again. And that's how I feel about some of the Mortal Kombat characters as cameo fighters, like Draman and Moloch. These are some of the most underrated Mortal Kombat characters and characters that I feel like could do a lot being fleshed out. But, I mean, for years, I've always thought, well, you know what? At the end of the day, they're never going to do Draman, they're never going to do Moloch, they're never going to do characters like Hotaru. Well, I wouldn't say never, but, you know, Draman and Moloch definitely never going to do, and Motaro, characters like that. And now with cameo fighters, I think this, like I said with the guest characters with Chucky, I think the same way with them. I'm just like, oh my god, with cameo fighters, they're totally possible. Draman and Moloch are totally possible now. And that's why I really like cameo fighters, is because they give you the mindset. They give you like a little bit more hope to say, I have a second chance at getting this character. You know, on the main roster, maybe not, On the cameo roster though, oof, maybe. And there's like a lot of different possibilities with guest characters. You know, Ghostface can be a guest character as a cameo fighter. Maybe they can do repeat guest characters. And if I'm being real, I feel like this could be the way. If they're going to go through with guest character cameo fighters, I feel like my safe bet would be that this is going to be the way that they do repeat guest characters, because I don't know if you guys remember, but Ed Boon did hint at the idea of doing a repeat guest character pack, or bringing in old guest characters from past games into this one. And he also teased a horror pack having Jason, Freddy, Leatherface, and then Michael Myers as well. I feel like this could be the route that they take. There could be original new guest characters that they do as cameo fighters. But if I want to place a safe bet, if they're going to go through with this, I feel like this could be the way where they can bring in repeat guests. So a Predator cameo fighter, a Jason cameo fighter. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I think that would be nice, because it would give them the option to be like, okay, well, we want to focus all of our time on new guest characters. Like, I don't know, let's say Ghostface is a new guest character that they do. They want to focus all their time on that. But at the same time, they also want to bring in past guest characters like Leatherface, Terminator, Spawn, all those characters. But they don't want to like flesh them out again. And because of that, that would give them the option to put them in the cameo fighter slot. So there's so many possibilities with the idea of cameo fighters as guest characters, and I'm really interested to see what they can come up with. Again, I will always prefer Mortal Kombat characters over guest characters. I feel like guest characters, there is a point to be made that guest characters take up slots of Mortal Kombat characters, but if you're not going to have these guest characters take up the main roster slot, I'm more okay with them being cameo fighters. But I do also feel like eventually, once we start seeing more cameo fighters revealed, we're going to start asking a lot for cameo fighters exclusively. We're going to be like, I don't care if this is if this character's on the main roster, I want this character as a cameo fighter. And so we're going to spend a lot of time eventually down the road saying, like, I want this guest character. I mean, I want this Mortal Kombat character as a cameo fighter. I want this as a cameo fighter. I want this as a cameo fighter. And then eventually, maybe, if they do guest character cameo fighters, we're going to see maybe guest characters take up the slots of cameo fighters that we prefer to have seen, which were Mortal Kombat characters. So I am a little bit worried that that could be the case, but overall, I think I'm okay with guest character cameo fighters, because you still open up a lot of cool possibilities with that. And if I could finally get Chucky as a guest character, if I can finally get Chucky as a guest character, I am going to be so happy. I would feel like super fulfilled, because I've been asking him for years. There's only a few guest characters that I would really, really like, and who I legitimately just want. And that is like Michael Myers, maybe Ghostface. Ghostface for this game specifically, but Michael Myers has always been the character that I want, the sole guest character that I want in a Mortal Kombat game. But it was also Chucky. But like I said earlier in this video, I always told myself they're never going to do Chucky. Now we're in a different world. Now characters like Chucky could be a very big possibility. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What kind of guest characters would you like to see as cameo fighters? Because there's so many possibilities. I keep repeating that, but it's very true. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a big thumbs up and subscribe for all things Mortal Kombat. I will see you all in the next video.